Fire the ambulance or the police?
Police, thanks.
Police? Can you hear the police now? Please stay on the line with me.
This is police. Where's the emergency?
It's 106.3. And 115 Harvey Crescent, but I don't actually. They're yelling out. Can you hear them? They're yelling out that the cops are coming to get me. But I haven't done anything illegal, and they keep doing this. Like, they keep causing trouble, and I've got recordings of the whole family gang stalking me.
Okay.
But they cut the trespass here because I don't deal with them very well because they give me a hard time. And
okay, so there was a 106 Tui Street, you said?
Yeah, 106 or 6. And he was just yelling out, "Ha ha! The cops are coming!" And they've been doing this for 4.5 years. So, yeah. And they set other people onto me, and I've got video recordings of other people attacking me. But I never send them into the police because they don't care. They just don't care. They ignore everything I say, and they turn around and they give them permission to hit them for 14 years. Gee, the bad days.
So the address that you've given me, is that where they are?
Total abuse. And
okay. And whereabouts are you at the moment?
I'm at home. Threatening me in many ways. They've been gang stalking me. They've been ambushing me. They've been just terrorising me, basically. And then they take me out, and they let this family get away with everything. Come on.
Okay, and so today, like, they've been yelling at you. What else has been going on there? Yeah,
I was just taking a video because they called the pound on me, right? And it's just got too much. So, and the pound was giving me a hard time.
Oh no! What are you doing? Who is hurting the dog? I'm not on your property.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't harassing you. Fuck off.
You are harassing me.
How?
Go home. Oh, she's coming. She's hurting the dog.
Whose dog?
Her own dog. I'm not even sure whose dog it was, but I'm pretty sure it's hers. She's hurting her dog.
Oh, she owns the dog?
Yeah, she's got a little one.
Yeah, it's hers.
Yeah. So there's a dog crying, so they're hurting their dogs and killing their animals to hurt me. Yeah. And even the little kids are yelling out, "My dad's dog is dead." They're all gang stalking.
Gang stalking, look. Crazy people around me.
Yeah. But she needs the SPCA called on her. That dog was crying its head off, man.
The SPCA just as bad. They euthanize so many thousand dogs a year up in Auckland, you know that?
But she's hurting the dog, man. She's abusing the dog. She's abusing the dog so she can hurt me, just like fucking Roy and Zaria and the police. She needs to go back to Coromandel so the Coromandel police can sort her out. I can't get out of here. She's outside your door.
Just wait till
She's got a baseball
goes.
bat.
Just wait.
Oh, did you ring the police on yourself?
He's on the phone with the cops, cunts.
That's good.
'Cause
What
you
did I
wanna come
do?
over there, video me while I do my own shit.
I didn't video
Keep on
you.
my own business. And my
Anywhere near your property.
I don't come over to your house and cause
Yes, you do actually. I've got you on camera. Hey, and it's in the cop shop.
Anyway, bitch, coming in, bitch. Come out of your house, bitch. Don't be weak and stand behind your window. You're not sleeping, bruh. I'm gonna torment you. Video.
go away.
You did this. You did this. You did this, bitch. Because the family's gonna come and get you, bro. You did this. You little fake ass pieces. Get in your bullshit people. It's me and you, bitch. Let's do it. I'm not going to weekend.
I own the street. I own my home though. And this child needs a home. Not in your yard. Boom.
Go
Cease and desist.
home now. Go home.
Why, cease and desist,
Go on,
bitch.
go on, animal.
I'm allowed here. I can stand right here, bitch. Just like you, cunt. Get you in the middle of the
No,
road.
thank you. No, thank you.
Take a look. Cease and desist, bitch. Let's go. Let's go.
Get out.
I wasn't my yard. It's on my camera.
This is the police. Where is your emergency?
Hello?
Hello, this is the police. Where is your emergency?
We've already got police here, right?
Yeah?
And there's something wrong with them as usual. Like, I haven't said a word. I just raised my voice to say a sentence. She says I'm aggravating this crazy girl. I say she needs mental health help, and I was only putting the recycling in, and I've got videos, but they're like being typical fuckwits, like there is something wrong with New Zealand police. Just so I let you know.
Okay.
So they're leaving this girl, and she's absolutely out of her mind, delusional. And they've done this last year as well. And yeah, I said I'm a nurse.
Okay.
I know my stuff.
Okay, so whereabouts is this happening?
115. It's 11. What number is it? So they just got all pissed off and left because she's yelling, and they keep doing that. They yell at me like I'm not even saying anything. And I just think she's delusional. She's just making all this stuff up, and they like they believe her. Like me and police, we don't gel. Like that's why.
Okay.
And then she starts like telling me I'm aggravating her. I'm not even looking at her. I'm just trying to talk to the cop, and she says you're yelling at me. Well, I have to raise my voice because the other girl is yelling. They just left her.
Okay.
I'm not happy.
What is your
No,
name?
they're not going to help me anyway. So, okay.
What is your name?
Catherine Nichols.
Okay.
She's always trying to punch me in the back of the head, and I just ignore her, and all the neighbours can see that. They said that to the cops, that's what's going on. Like, I know she's got mental health problems, so I just ignore her. So, they just left this crazy, don't they know? They don't know. I'm sorry,
Okay, so
it looks like the cops have gone, and I'm going to say goodbye now because,
are you you able to give
I
me?
didn't know, you know, I don't know if they're going to come and grab me or whatever. Like, you know, they're not, they need help. They really need some help, those people. They need some training. I had the qualifications to train them and the experience, but then they call me crazy.
Okay, I'll pass this all on to the New Zealand Police. Okay, so
There was a lot of people. She's sitting there. She is so wicked, this lady. She is wicked, and she's been sitting. The guy that helped me out of the situation.
I don't know if you can just blanket trespassing.
She got on the phone and she gave his number plate. I told him where the guys were heading, so that they
She
could
is
intercept.
outside the door now.
I'm
not even.
And she's just going on about
What?
like she was here for 2 hours once, and
What's going
then
on?
finally the police
Did you come?
came. But she said these other bullies were there, and she said that I called the bully, my bully, over to rape her, and like
Hey,
she
please.
said that to me.
Go away.
And then that to me is an indication that this girl needs assessment, right? And what she's doing today, and I'm not doing anything, and it's typical. They're just listening and believing him. I don't understand cops. I really don't. I can't do anything at the moment, so yeah. Okay. All right, the gone is all settled down. I'm really sorry. Okay, bye.
yeah,
Bye.
bye.
Thanks.
She is outside the door now. I'm not even. What? What's going on? Did you come? What the fuck?
Come to my house, arrest the fuck out of me, cunt!
I didn't harass you.
Get back in there and hide, bitch! The cops are on their fucking way, you hear me, better fucker! Business, you cunt! You got a gun? Let's go! Yeah, come! Let's go, bitch! I don't come to your house videoing you, harassing the fuck out of you, cunt! Let's go!
Did you ring the police on yourself?
He's on the phone with the cops, cunt!
That's good. What did I do?
Come over there, video me while I do my own shit!
I didn't video
Keep on
you.
my own business in my fucking house! I'll fucking over your shit, cunt! You Henry Bennett fucker!
I can't get out of here. She's outside your door.
Just wait till
She's got a baseball bat.
Just wait
Oh,
till she goes.
ring. I can't get out of here. She's outside your door.
Just wait till
She's got a baseball bat.
Just wait.
Oh, did you ring the police on yourself?
He's on the phone with the cops, cunt!
That's good. What did I
Come over
do?
there, video me while I do my own shit!
I didn't video
Keep on
you.
my own business in my...
Anywhere near your property. Yes, you do actually. I've got you on camera. Hey, and it's in the cop shop.
Anyway, bitch. Come and enter. Come out of your house, bitch. Don't be weak and stand behind your window. You're not sleeping, bruh. I'm gonna find you. Video.
Go away!
You did this. You did this. You did this, bitch. Because the family that someone's gonna come and get you, bro. You did this.
Not in your yard. Boom.
Go home now. Go home. When they have videos of them assaulting me, break the law? Why did you break the law? About me, and if I
your
go down
dog's
there,
interfering with their dog, I can understand that they would be.
no,
annoyed with
their
that.
dog is playing with my dog on my property. I've got videos of it, and my dog goes over there to
Again,
say hello.
I would
Okay,
avoid
why
doing that.
why don't they want their dog to play? You know what they did?
Yeah, so that's
Can I just say one thing? Their black dog has been wandering the streets for 4.5 years. This is what they're like, right? Now they tie up their dog. They don't go. They crawl to their dog because they want my dog to get in trouble. That's how they do, because my dog just wants it. Their dog just wants. They just want to play. They want to play, and I want to play. I want to be happy. The dogs want to be happy. They don't want us happy.
Okay. Or I'll just simplify it. It's basically what happens is whenever you guys interact, we get called.
Every time I do anything, they just fucking call me. I was in my bed and you're here.
Yeah. So my advice is to try and stay as far away as possible from them.
Yeah.
To avoid us getting
I
called,
was up there.
She's obviously quite passionate about pressing charges against you.
Yes.
And if she calls us and you've done
She's
something
no, they're cruel to me. They actually hurt me. They assault me. They chase me. They gang stalk me. They abuse me.
And you've trespassed or harassed, she is going to make a complaint and you possibly risk being arrested if you have done something wrong.
Do you realise what they're doing to me? Do you realise what they're doing to me? No, you don't. You have no idea. You have no idea. They are terrorising me. I am doing nothing.
I understand.
Okay, so tell your sergeant that.
Okay.
Okay.
I've just got another job to go to. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm recording it too. Yeah. So I am now anyway. Yeah. Just need to know who are police.
From my house.
Does it need to be documented if you trespass New Zealand police from your house? And who would be someone who would know the law?
I've met you before, haven't
This law.
I've come here a few times.
Like, would a judge know maybe, but I can't wait for Monday.
Decent.
Yeah.
Conversations.
Okay.
Who's the biggest person in the ombudsman? He doesn't work the weekend, does he?
Called us to say that
She's killed
No.
everyone. She's got a rather big
Okay, okay. Is there somebody who can research?
Oh, yeah.
and then you started.
Is there like some
She's like,
program that
I
you
actually
have there
just went
that?
to see my friend, and then I drove away, but they were outside harassing me.
Yeah, so she's
I have no idea, ma'am. I would have a clue how to help you on that issue.
Yeah.
Oh well,
And then
if
I
you
got out of my
have
car
the
and I
guts
asked them
to
why
say
they
you
were
don't know,
arresting me.
because
So I was about to
it's
drive
really
away.
Absolutely,
It can be
I
really,
wish I could help you, but
yeah, no, at least, you know, like, the lawyer just said to me that I just had to go at me. But, you know, who knows? No one knows, but, so, at least you said you don't know. All right.
I take it you've tried Googling or something? Yeah. Other than that,
I did say, like, I don't mean this country. We
They're
don't,
just picking on
we don't
they've been
jout,
gang
like,
stalking
me
You
and
know
the
what they do? They've been terrorised.
government.
And that, you know, and the police arrested me.
Yeah, but-
very well.
And I'm not
So-
allowed to live there. I'm not allowed to go there or there.
I'm not leaving
And
anyway,
I've also
but
got
I'm not
video
dying,
of them
and I'm not going to
being
prison
them
because
at
I'm
night.
not
I
doing
can hear them
anything
yelling at me,
wrong.
saying, you
So,
did this, man.
anyway,
You know,
thanks
it's
for your
all
help.
games
Okay.
for them. They're just cruel.
No worries, okay. Good luck with that, eh?
Pardon? I have a good day.
They
You have
wouldn't
a
listen to
Oh,
anything
what?
they say.
Okay,
They're just
thanks.
liars.
Bye. I
Everything
can't
they
hear
say
you.
is
Bye.
bullshit.
They're
Like,
telling me that they're, I guess, sick of any interactions that they're having with you, and it sounds like you're telling me the same thing, that you don't want to have any interaction.
no,
with
but
them
she
because yours-
yells at me all the time. And one day I called a bitch. That was 4.5 years ago. So they've been gang stalking me. ever
Yeah,
since.
look, it's
And
quite
whatever they say to you
clear.
is just rubbish because
quite
I'm
clear
allowed
that
there,
it's
I'm
okay.
allowed there, I'm allowed there, I'm allowed there, but they've made me a prisoner of my own home.
So Zaria called us and wanted to make a complaint of harassment. So I believe you've been served a criminal harassment letter.
Yeah. And I went to court and that was funny and I wish it did go to court because it would have been a joke.
Yeah. So from what I saw in the video that Zaria showed me, I don't think there's any or the threshold of harassment's been met with the exchange that you guys have had.
Never is.
Yeah, but I will talk to my sergeant around what I've seen and see if he thinks differently, but I don't think that it's harassment. My advice is to just try and keep your distance. I mean, if you have to park on that street, park on the opposite side.
There was nowhere else to park.
Yeah, and this is just my
The
advice.
video will show there's nowhere else to park.
This is just my advice to you to hopefully avoid any further incidents. that
Yeah, well,
might
I've just had enough of it, you know. If I go over there and they yell and they call the police, I can't help that. I'm going over there. I'm going to let my dog run over there and play with the dogs. I'm going to walk up there sometime, and this is what they're complaining about me. And if I go down there,
interfering with their dog, I can understand that they would be.
No, their dog is playing with my dog on my property. I've got videos of it, and my dog goes over there to say hello. Okay, why don't they want their dog to play? You know what they did? Can I just say one thing? Their black dog has been wandering the streets for 4.5 years. This is what they're like, right? Now they tie up their dog. They don't go. They crawl to their dog because they want my dog to get in trouble. That's how they do, because my dog just wants it. Their dog just wants, they just want to play. They want to play, and I want to play. I want to be happy. The dogs want to be happy. They don't want us happy.
Okay. I'll just simplify it. Basically what happens is whenever you guys interact, we get called.
Every time I do anything, they just fucking call me. I was in my bed and you're here.
Yeah. So my advice is to try and stay as far away as possible from them.
Yep.
To avoid us getting
I was up there.
She's obviously quite passionate about pressing charges against you.
Yes.
And if she calls us and you've done
She's done, no, they're cruel to me. They actually hurt me. They assault me. They chase me. They gang stalk me. They abuse me.
You've trespassed or harassed. She is going to make a complaint and you possibly risk being arrested if you have done something wrong.
Do you realise what they're doing to me? Do you realise what they're doing to me? No, you don't. You have no idea. You have no idea. They are terrorising me. I am doing nothing.
I understand.
Okay, so tell your sergeant that. Okay.
I've just got another job to go to. So
Yeah, that's all right. You don't want to be talking about that. No, because I'm pretty angry with you. You know, I'm angry with you too, with New Zealand Police. And by the way, next time you want to talk to me, make sure you meet me on the road, because you're not allowed here, because I have evidence here. That's the main reason. I've got a lot of evidence here, and I don't want it taken away. And I don't trust you guys because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm getting a really hard time, and I'm sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. They're turning the whole Thames against me.
The ambulance or the police?
Police, thanks.
Police? Can you hear the police now? Please stay on the line with me.
This is police. Where's the emergency?
It's 106 Tui. And 115 Harvey Crescent, but I don't actually. They're yelling out. Can you hear them? They're yelling out that the cops are coming to get me. But I haven't done anything illegal, and they keep doing this. Like, they keep causing trouble, and I've got recordings of the whole family gang stalking me.
Okay.
But they cut the trespass here because I don't deal with them very well, because they give me a hard time. And
okay, so there was a 106 Tui Street, you said?
Yeah, 106 or 6. And he was just yelling out, ha, the cops are coming. And they've been doing this for 4.5 years. So, yeah. And they set other people onto me, and I've got video recordings of other people attacking me. But I never send them into the police because they don't care. They just don't care. They ignore everything I say, and they turn around and they give them permission to hit them for 14 years. Geez, the bad day.
So the address that you've given me, is that where they are?
6 Tui.
Sorry, 6 or 106?
They're yelling out that they're running the cops on me. Like, they rang the pound, I rang the council, and they said they're over it. And they're just getting, everybody's hating on me. It's just, everybody is attacking me.
Yeah, what's your address?
Not allowed on my property. I can only go out and talk to them. Because, they run out the wrong way, and they were only here last week, and they said, I'll arrest you after I was abused. They've got all the evidence. She was attacking me. I haven't even been bothered talking about it yet. Too busy putting up with all this shit. Total abuse. And
okay. And whereabouts are you at the moment?
I'm at home.
So you're at 114 Harvey Crescent, is that correct?
Yeah. No, 115.
115.
Yeah. So you just got to let the cops know that they can't come on my property. It's not going to end well, I'll tell you that. Especially if they listen to them, because, you know, they're just turning everyone against me. It's like, shit.
And so they've been
threatening me in many ways. They've been stalking me. They've been ambushing me. They've been just terrorising me, basically. And then the cops, they come in, they give me a hard time. They cover for them because they're crooks, or they're dumb, or there's something wrong with them. They went to school together. So they take me out, and they let this family get away with everything. Come on.
Okay, and so today, like, they've been yelling at you. What else has been going on there?
Yeah, I was just taking a video because they called the pound on me, right? And it's just got too much. So and the pound was giving me a hard time, fucking hanging up on me, and everybody hates me after they talk to him or her, and it's not fair. So the pound and I arguing, and my life is getting ruined because these are people. It's a close community, and people are hating me.
Yeah. And so today, like, they've been yelling at you over the...
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, because, you know, I went to go and get my dogs, take a picture. I was videoing the dogs playing, right? And then I videoed his dog because it was on their property. I said, well, that's not your property, because they took a picture of mine.
Yeah.
It's just a long story. They're just doing what police do. Ignore everything I say, not watch your footage. And then he comes pounding on my door and giving me a hard time. Everybody is giving me a hard time.
Okay.
They live on a different road, obviously. They just, you know, I can't even walk up the road. These fucking cops arrested me for walking up the road.
Okay. So sorry. When did you last see any of them or hear from any of them?
Well, just before their dogs, they passed their dogs, and that's why I showed the dog wants to play, and that's why it went on the property, because their dog was always wandering around playing with my dog, and you know they're causing so much shit. Like, I just walk out on the road and I can hear you fucking that's my brother, and just ranting and raving from the roads around. They're gang stalking me. I'm gonna take a breath.
Okay. Do you know any names of the people involved?
Yeah, I know them. I mean, I put on all these reports about me. They just ignore everything. Every report I put in. There's Isaiah, there's Roy, there's his son. And then there's a whole lot of other people around. I don't even know who they are. And they're saying I'm screwing his brother. You know what I'm doing? Nothing. But I'm going to screw him now because he's making my life unlivable.
Yeah. And what's your name, please?
Catherine.
Catherine, and what's your last name, Catherine?
Nichols.
Nichols.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Catherine.
So sick of these people. I am done with them. Like, you know, they just, when I first arrived here 4.5 years ago, I just don't like fighting with neighbours. And they just keep yelling and abusing and yelling. And then finally I called her a bitch, and they just make up stuff all the time. Like, they yell about defamations, and they're just disgusting people. Like, they cruel to their animals and their children, some of them. And they're raping animals, and the police are letting them to do it. The son says he's going to, I don't know if I put it on video, but yeah. I mean, I'm not going to talk about anything. I never talk about anything that I don't have evidence for. Anyway, there's no cops here and no signs, so that's good news. And, you know, when the council said they're over it, well, so they should be. I mean, she's just such a big, complaining, lying, disgusting, bad-mouthed ringleader of all the people that have taken me down. I don't even know where to put my videos because the police site and the IPCA site does not accept videos, and nor does the dog ranger, apparently.
Okay, just to confirm, like, you said police are not allowed on your property.
Yeah, that's it. And, you know, just the other day, You know, this woman was attacking me. I was doing nothing. I told the woman, the police officer, again, that I was just taking the recycling in, and the lady needs psychological help. And she's delusional. But 2.5 years of this, they just get shitty and go away. They get shitty and they blame it on me because they're shitty with her because she's so disgusting. And she don't stop yelling.
Yeah. Who was it that banged on your door earlier or pounding on your door? Can you remember
that was a dog ranger. No, I don't have a problem with him. He's just rubbed up the wrong way. Like, you know, they go on me. She just turns around against me and they say disgusting stuff about me. About, you know, and you know the police started this. They told them. They gave them the ammunition. And in my last neighbourhood, they told people and they were scared and they took me out. So I had to motor cities and the police had told these people that I'm a stalker, which is from 14 years ago. We've been doing this for 14 years. They've been turning it around on me. And some people know that, of course, they can't do anything without losing their job. What's your name? Please? Sorry. What's your name?
So whose name? My name?
Yeah.
My name is Rob.
I might say it with an R. It was funny.
Okay.
But I thought it would be like lungy.
Nah.
Nope.
It's Rob. Okay, just bear with me while I admit some more details here.
Rob.
Okay.
Rob.
Okay. Right.
Okay. You're not on speaker.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's no police coming, so that's my greatest fear. Yeah, Mia. Yeah, my whole police file is it's just full of absolute bullshit, absolute lies. You know what other people say about me. I can't even believe my own life. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
All the charges are false. Police lie, judges lie, everybody lies.
What's the best way, just in case around this situation, like, do you want police to give you a call around what's been going on today?
Yep, okay, I'll try and come down. I definitely have to be a lot calmer.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it will go.
Okay.
And I am a person of my own home. I even have them like outside my door. I have them taking my dog on video, and then my dog wants to eat them. So he's in the same position. If he attacks, he's going to get killed, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I guess there.
All right. Catherine. What I'll do is I've passed all it on to the police, and put a request in for you to be contacted over the phone, just so you can, because you said you're quite emotional, I want to have a moment to calm down. If things escalate in any way before police can follow up with you, just give us a call back on 111 and let us know.
They're running my relationships, right? Yeah. They get in the way of my family and my relationships. They go again.
Yeah. Now, hopefully, like we can resolve some of the situation there just by getting in touch with you again. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you go now. Yeah. See if you can, like you said, if you know. You're most welcome. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, you sound good.
So.
Am I allowed to come and speak with you?
No, you can't. You have to get off my property. I said I called 111. I said I will meet you on the road, but this is, you are breaking the law right now. Sorry.
Breaking the law. I've been called here for a reason. I don't want to speak to me.
You're trespassing.
Okay, well you verbally or formally haven't trespassed me from this property, so I'm allowed to be here.
Formally, I've trespassed New Zealand police from this property.
Okay, then come to the road and speak with me, alright? I've got a paper I need to serve on you. You can
I haven't broken the law, so don't be rude. How's your day going? I'll just take your badge number. Your name? Sorry. Oh, this is the first time I ever recorded a police. I've always tried to be nice, so forgive me.
So my name's Mr. Casey from the Kemp's Place, badge number Charlie Juliet 01. So I've been called to your neighbour's address.
My neighbour? My neighbour? Oh, no. What? No, what address? My address or my neighbour's address?
Your neighbour's address.
Which one?
It's not relevant.
Them?
No, it's not. So I've been called.
Not relevant? Why?
Because you've had a civil dispute with her, okay? She's asked me on her behalf. Here's paper.
But I'm already trespassed.
No, not that address. This is a new address.
Which address is this here?
106 Tui Place. So as of today's date.
No. I'm trespassed on Tui Place already.
It's now verbal. It's now formal from today's date, the 7th of July 2023.
But I've never been on their property before in my life, ever. I haven't even been near their property.
Doesn't matter.
I haven't been near their property.
Of the dress has chosen.
Yeah, that's good. That's very nice.
Okay?
Yep.
So as of today's date, you are formally trespassed on that address for the next 2 years. Should you step back on that address within the next 2 years?
Don't you dare say step back.
Oh, sorry, you'll be arrested. Right?
I don't say step back because I just told you.
Unless you are invited back to that address.
I said I've never been on their property. I've never been anywhere. I'm not interested in them.
Doesn't matter.
Not so ever. But now I am. You know why? Because you made it that way. Yeah.
So
and
like
did you not tell them I was a stalker? Didn't New Zealand police?
You'll be trespassed. Should you arrive back at that address within the next 2 years uninvited, you'll be arrested. Okay.
I haven't been on the property, so don't say if I arrive back at the dress. I was on his property,
like I said,
right?
If you were listening,
Do you know who lives next door? Do you know who lives next? Do you know what? Do you know what?
You've been trespassed.
Do you know?
Have a good day, Catherine.
Do you know what? Thanks for your name.
Don't be weak and stand behind your window. You're not sleeping, bruh. I'm gonna find you. Video.
Go away.
You did this. You did this. We did this, bitch. Because the family doesn't come and get you, bro. We did this. You little fake ass pieces. Stealing your bullshit people. It's me and you, bitch. Let's do it. I'm not doing the weekend. I own the street. I own my home though.
Good.
And this child needs a home. Not in your yard. Boom.
Go home now. Go home.
Why? Cease and desist.
Go on, animal.
I'm allowed here. I can stand right here, bitch. Just like you, cunt.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Take a look. Cease and desist, bitch. Let's go. Let's go.
Get out.
tired of being here, suppressed by all my childish fears. And if you have to leave, I wish that you would just leave. Your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you'd scream, I'd fight away all of your fears. And I held your hand through all of these years, but you still
It just becomes quite tricky because with the Privacy Act, we don't want to give away information. Yes, and yeah, I know quite often it's quite obvious the person is who they say they are, but you know we just need to cover ourselves as well.
Okay.
So with the Monaco custody, was there like a specific reason that you?
Yeah, I just have a couple of questions for them. Are you a police officer?
I'm not, but I can try and answer them as best as I can.
Yeah, first of all, I just wondered who reviews incidents in the hub. And only they're going to know, so, yeah. Yeah. The other question is, are there officers allowed to punch? Yeah, like punch people.
Okay.
It's just a question of law.
Yeah, fair enough. When you say the hub, what are you referring to?
The Manukau custody unit.
Okay. All right.
And so the officers, I don't think they're all police officers, but they're custody officers as well.
Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do, Catherine, is I'll quickly put you on hold while I have a chat with my supervisor. It'll go quiet, but I'm still on the phone, okay?
Okay then.
Loving can hurt.
So, Catherine,
Yep.
in regards to, like, punching, like, what is?
Punch punching with a closed fist, like punching someone across the room, like, you know, a big person punching someone smaller than them, you know, so. I mean, punching, I still don't know if, I didn't think punching was legal, but actually I see police officers do it all the time, like on the street, and perhaps it is, like, but in the custody unit, I just wanted to know what was going on. So, because I haven't been there for a few years.
So yeah, with punching, if the officer deems that the other person is a threat, where they need to deal with that threat, so they're physically not a threat anymore. If they need to use force, they wouldn't use force, but
so if they deem them as a threat, so if they think someone's going to spit at them, or they think they might punch them, they're allowed to punch them. Is that what you're saying?
Well, if they've had violent behaviours, like if someone is punching an officer, the officer's going to do whatever they can to detain them.
Okay, so basically you're saying it is legal for them to punch.
Within reason. A police officer would never punch someone for no reason. Like, there's always been a reason behind. But if there was like an instance or something, you could always make a complaint on IPT.
Oh, no, I don't want to make a complaint. I just want to ask my questions. And did you get the one about the
with your Monaco custody? What was it like a previous file or something that related to?
No, not at this stage. I just wanted to know who is reviewing that footage. Yeah, because with me, it only got reviewed by the custody sergeant and the an inspector. Yeah. So to me, well, basically what I feel, I mean, I might as well be straight for you, with you, is that, somebody needs to be, we need somebody outside the police actually being involved with incidents and complaints, yeah. Rather than, I can see things in all other countries that they have the footage up there when something goes wrong. We see the footage and we hear the story. They label the officers. But, yeah, in New Zealand, we have a couple of officers and nobody else reviewing it, which I was just hoping after all these years that some change might have occurred. Once I rang up there, and they, it was in regards to a medical matter, and the woman said, we don't have time to play games, and she hung up on me, and I was talking about a nurse. I thought, well, I might have been someone like, saying someone in custody needed some medicine to keep them alive, or some diabetes medicine or something like that, and so it actually made me angry. So actually I didn't say anything, like I was just dumbfounded, but they put me on to the sergeant and I just said to him, go back and punish your prisoners, because I was so angry with them because, I'm a nurse and, I care about people, and I just thought that was not a good thing to do. They were putting people's lives at risk, but he said, well, I'm going to lock you up. So, they eventually used helicopters and located me. And then they recorded me, and all I did was tell them to be nice. But, yeah, I would like to try that again. This time I don't want to be arrested.
So, answering your question,
yeah.
Who would review the footage? So, if there's any complaints about police or police conduct, so the IPTA is actually not a police agency; they're outside. Are you
sure about that? Is that what police tell you? They're lying to you. The first time I made my complaint back in 2011, the person who responded was Peter Reason something, and when I looked him up, he is a person that likes to hurt other people. He's a psychopath, and he's an ex-cop, and there's articles about him, and the judge says you're part of that tradition. So he's not outside the police. He's an ex-cop, and he also hurt me, and he also likes to hurt people, and he hurts everybody, like anybody that puts in the complaint.
Yeah, okay,
you
so
got for me? That's good, thank you.
What exactly else would you like from me?
Well, I wanted to know if there was an independent person reviewing the footage. Who reviews the footage? Like, who? They were going to say the custody sergeant, obviously. Who else? Like, just a question to know what's happening these days, I guess.
Yeah, so IPCA is the go-to.
I don't want to talk to the IPCA. You didn't hear me. They're useless. All they do is retort like psychopaths. I want the answer of the question. Why are you guys like, why is it so hard to talk to a cop or ask a basic question?
I've already answered that question for you earlier, so we can't give information out to people who we don't know who.
All I asked is, who reviews the footage after an incident? I mean, surely you guys can answer the question. It's not a difficult question. I was expecting to hang up, I was expecting to ask the sergeant, get put through, ask the sergeant, and then hang up. I wasn't expecting to get into an argument, sorry.
No, I understand where you're coming from. I really do. But unfortunately, we just, with the Privacy Act, everything is...
Privacy Act. Well, you know what I want to do? I want to teach the police about privacy because they don't know. Just like I said, if there was anything such as privacy and they knew the law and they, well, I wouldn't be having this conversation, would I? So anyway, I'll just end the call because I'm just, it's just like talking to a brick wall. I mean, it's not about you. You're just doing your job. You obviously have been bullshitted because you think that the IPCA is independent. So I'll just leave that at that and you have a good day. Okay?
Okay, you too, Catherine.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.